All right, let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody feeling? You guys awake? You guys feeling good? Are you guys in a TP coma after yesterday if you guys caught the trade? It sounds like the couple people that got stopped due to spread, they were able to make up for it during PM session, which I am happy about. But guys, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. We do have news coming out here in 4 minutes. So we got a little time to kill, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go over what has already taken place this morning. Let people in from the waiting room here. So what we've seen thus far this morning since opening bell, this is the 15-minute time frame, we've seen price push up with market open, and we took out London high. We tapped into the new week opening gap yet again, so therefore I'm pretty bearish. The news has already come out as bearish for the indices, bullish for the dollar. We'll see how this news comes out. But yeah, I would say overall I'm bearish as of the way things stand right now. And with that being said, let's jump out here. We've got some relative equal lows here on the 1 hour that we can target, and then jumping out to the 4 hour and the daily, basically all levels that we've had our eye on now for a little bit, right? We're still inside this gap. We've closed it fully at this point, but we're still inside of this gap. So, I don't want to be completely closed off to potential, getting long, but we'll see, right? So basically the way that I'm setting up right now mentally is we just mark out some stuff. So we already took out the London high. This is technically so far the New York low right down here. This is 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern. And then right down here, we've got the Monday, yesterday low of day. So this is PM session, yesterday low. So I would, before getting bullish, I would, like to see one or both of these levels get taken. But in the event that we can get short, we're going to be targeting these levels. And, if we get a runner from there, that's just kind of a bonus. So that's my thought process as of right now. But I do want to let the news come out. I don't want to get in entries. I know that liquidity's been swept. We tapped into the new week opening gap. If we drop down to the 1 minute, could we find an entry? Probably. Looks like we could have. But I do want to let news play out here. And, this could look a lot different after the news release. So that's the thought process. Let's check the opening range gap for now. So this is open as well. Okay, that's great. Let me just actually zone this out. This is the opening range gap, guys, from today so far. Still left open a little bit, so just another little confluence to add to the bias. Now, obviously if news release comes out and price just, falling knife rips through all of this, then at that point we'll have to reassess some stuff. But yeah, that's the game plan. That is the game plan. On the 15-minute, are those considered equal lows? Down here, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, this is considered low resistance liquidity because this low is technically higher than this low. Well, not technically, it is higher, but had this low taken out both of these lows, that would be a different story. That would be high resistance liquidity at that point. But yeah, these will be high probability targets. And for whatever reason, if we're not able to capitalize on a position coming down to this sell side, then obviously once this is taken, we can flip our bias bullish and look to get long from there. But yeah, guys, pretty simple, to be honest. To me, pretty obvious that we're bearish as of right now. Hopefully that statement ages well. But it is what it is. We had this high get taken out from yesterday. This was our trade yesterday during AM session. This would have been the PM session opportunity. It would not have been a silver bullet. It would have been at the very end of the day with the very last macro, which I did drop in the Discord that, I said I wasn't anticipating trading because I wasn't going to be on charts anymore. But I said what I would do is I'd wait for the lunch high or the lunch low to be taken out and then wait for your setup from there, which if we just go over there quickly on the 1 minute, it was really choppy, but then literally the very last macro of the day, we see this run through all of this sell side liquidity. We took out the lunch high, chopped around. Your first displacement with a gap entry would have been here. Stop would have been above the displacement. And just targeting these lows, you could have targeted 5 handles, whatever you want to do, right? So That's how that would have worked out. Now, this is the low of day from yesterday that we could use as a potential target. Let's jump back over here. But you guys can see this order flow, right? So you see price coming up, swiping highs, right? Old London session highs, old New York session highs, Asia session highs, and then you're seeing price continuously put in lower lows. And we've kind of had the same thing happen here with price coming up, grabbing this, and we'll see if we can get that same order flow going to the downside. Obviously, we'll see how this news came out. It also came out bearish. Okay, great. So let's jump down to the 1 minute here. So the news came out bearish. Let's go to the 1 minute, the 2 minute, just to see if anything looks different. I don't think it does. Okay, great. So we just ran this high out. We just mitigated this order block, and at this point, if we start seeing some displacement down, you guys know the drill. All right, so here's the deal. If we get this 2 minute gap to remain closed, we're going to look to enter here. We're going to get short. We're going to put our stop above this wick. We already tapped consequent encroachment of this high that ran liquidity, so we shouldn't need to put it up here. But this has been chopping up, so I don't know if we're going to get this gap open. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. And let's see. Looks like we'll be pretty much rocking a full 5-handle stop, or even like 4 3/4. You know, if you do 1 tick into the gap. We've got 24 seconds left on this candle. It lines up with this breaker, order block, whatever you want to call it. And then, yeah, we're going to target 5 and target sell side. 5 handles TP1. These sell side levels for TP23. The only thing that I'm seeing right now that we could have done differently if we do miss this and it just sells off would basically just be you could have considered this an inverse fair value gap as it came down through, closed, and you could have sold here. That's I mean, that's being real finicky. I mean, this wasn't the most convincing breakdown of this gap. But I'm giving you guys my thought process, kind of everything I'm seeing. That'd have been the only difference that could have been had. Otherwise, this was so choppy. This is our first gap opportunity. But yeah, so reasonings for the trade, guys. We've swept a bunch of buy side. We're bearish with news release. We've got a pretty obvious draw on liquidity down here. What else we got going for us? We got SMT divergence with ES and NQ. Displacement, fair value gap entry, bada bing, bada boom. If we range up this, there we go. Just triggered me in. I fat thumbed. Hang on, there we go. All right, I just got my entry on MetaTrader. It's not put me in yet. What are we doing? There we go. All right, so we're up to this order block now. My stop is right above this, right at this wick, basically. 4.75 handles. We should be all right at that point because we would expect this to hold for resistance as our inverse fair value gap. But then obviously for sure this low once this gets ran. Man, this does not look good. Yeah, I just got stopped out on here. There goes a 0.5%. All right, yeah, stopped out. But yeah, as of right now, it looks good. Little market structure shift here. Fair value gap. We're going to enter in the gap. We're going to put our stop above the high, the recent high. And I'm going to live with the result. A little bit tighter stop this time. 3 handles. We got 5 seconds left of this candle. So if we push up right above here, I'm gonna get short. All right, so this is gonna be only 9 ticks. Wow, I'll just do an even 10. Oh, bro. I literally like hit my trackpad and it didn't. You've got to be shitting me. Oh, I feel like an idiot right now. Don't say that. Don't say that about yourself though. All right. Yeah, I should have been in there. That bites. Turn this magnet off, bro. Did you guys get your entry? I clicked it, but it didn't put me in. That's weird. Oh boy. Let me know if you guys got in. It gave the entry. You guys should all be in. Ba 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 ba. I got it on MetaTrader, I just didn't get it on this. I did this with my left thumb. Yeah, if we come back up here, I'm gonna grab my entry. I did this. I did the 2 punch. My left thumb got it. Apparently this one didn't. I don't know. But yeah, either way, guys, 5 handles, TP1. Oh, that's the reaction I was hoping for. I might not get that entry. I might have to take a little bit worse. I'm just to snag that one for now. I'm just gonna have to live with a little bit worse R to R. That's all good for me on this account, and it gives it anyway. Holy shit! All right, well I'm in. So yeah, all right. Wow, 0-2, just like that. But you know, to be honest, that is kind of the struggle sometimes when you're dealing inside of you're always trying to frame your trades on the smaller time frames inside of what's happening on the higher time frames, right? So when you have these big ranges like this, and this is not to make an excuse for you, me, or anyone, sometimes you still might get the timing wrong. And does it mean that we're wrong overall? I don't think I really don't think I am. I really don't. I am fully anticipating this to still go down today. Until I'm proven otherwise. I'm innocent till proven guilty. So until then, like I'm still fully anticipating this to be selling off today, to be honest. All right, so we just got a market structure shift. Let's see if this candle can close below here. The reason I say that, not for the I don't really want to trade that gap. If we don't, I'd prefer this one because this one's actually in premium. And like I said, I'm only going to take it on my top step combine. So I'm giving you guys, so you can make your own decisions if you're waiting to see what I'm doing. I'm just being honest with what I'm doing over here. Yeah, so this is my plan. See what I'm saying? Oh, SPX. Where are you going? Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, yeah, so we could look to take entry here at this lower gap. It is in a premium, and as this pushes a little bit lower and lower, it'll be even deeper in a premium. And putting our stop above this high puts us at 3.5 handles. So I'm just gonna do this. Boom, sell limit. Entry is going to be 87.25. But liquidity run in the macro, displacement, fair value gap. You got 2 gaps to choose from here. Either way, stop goes above the high. Market structure shift right here. 2 gaps to choose from. Like I said, both of them are in premium. And if you wanted to add like a little third gap, you actually could consider this an inverse one right here. Let's do tan for the inverse. So here you got your defensive front. Here you got your middle linebackers right here. And you got your free safety over the top. If we get through there, I'm afraid that boy might be headed for 6. Bro, you didn't trigger me in? Get up there. Go get me. Don't reverse from here. If you didn't get me in, that's disrespectful. Anyway, let me know if you guys are in. Holy cow. One tick into the gap. Come on, that was not conservative at all. Man. Did anyone get in? If you did, your 5-handle level is 82.25 based on this entry. No. Man, did the same thing happen to all of us? Okay, Daniel's in, Sergio's in. Yeah, that'll be really unlucky if this reverses for us that didn't make it in. And because I'm kind of, I got 3 contracts on this trade. I wanted the exact precise entry, that exact entry. That's why I set a limit, because I didn't want to deal with a 1-2 tick fill difference. There goes TP1. Wow. But yeah, I am going to keep this trade open. I'm going to keep it open up until that gap gets filled down at New York opening price. For now, I'm just going to keep my limit the way that it is. But yeah, if you guys already hit TP1 and you want to remove risk, by all means, manage your account the way you want to manage your account. Just don't. Like a iMac. Unless you're gonna really pay some big bucks and soup that thing out and get like max memory, the best processor. I've been very underwhelmed with mine. I've had it for a couple years. All right, so I'm in, and I'll live with the results. Doesn't look good. Stopped out, man. Yep. All right, so I'm down 1.5% on MetaTrader and 1.5% on Top Step today. I'm up 3% still on the accounts. Oh man, that bites. Vicious. 0-3 today, down 1.5%. If you guys caught this, that'd be the only dub of the day. But yeah, at this point, we're moving higher. So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna look to trade PM session, and we'll see if we can make back these losses, and get back to break even day or maybe a little bit of profit depending on the trade we catch. But yeah, not much to really say there. But we took 3 good setups, and they just didn't fail, or they did fail. They just didn't work out. So if you guys need anything, if you have questions about anything, reach out. Don't revenge trade. Don't do anything crazy. Hope you guys manage risk. This is why risk management is the name of the game, right? So that's that. We'll leave it at that. And we got lunch hour coming up here in 40 minutes. So we'll see what kind of range that puts in. And we'll see where we're at, after New York lunch, all right? So we'll talk to you guys in the Discord in about 2 hours or so, and we'll see where we're at. All right, guys? Peace out, y'all. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.